Welcome to my channel. This is Vicky. Today I'll show you how to make turquoise embeds and feather embeds. This is a bar of soap that was cut from a loaf made 3 days ago. The soap was allowed to gel unevenly. The lighter color I prefer. I really like that. And the uneven colors also will make the cabochon much more interesting, at least to my perspective. The image on the left is natural spiderweb turquoise. The soap faux turquoise was based on that look. I begin by cutting the soap into strips. Things are now going to get a bit messy. This is activated charcoal. All I'm doing is squeezing off a piece of soap, rounding it slightly in my fingers, and then throwing it in the activated charcoal. I repeat this many times. The pieces of soap are covered with activated charcoal. This is a plastic freezer bag, and I'm going to place a few drops of water inside of the bag. The pieces of clay that are covered with the activated charcoal are placed in the bag, and this is messy. The pieces of clay are moved down into the corner of the bag. They will be squished and compressed to make this a solid mass. This is the mold that will be used to shape the soap turquoise. The soap is placed in the mold and squished into the cavity. And finally, a knife is used to level out the turquoise. This is just a reminder of what the embed will look like when we're done. The mold will be placed in the freezer overnight. The frozen soap is removed from the mold. To clean up the soap turquoise, I'll need a bowl of water and a non-abrasive scrubbing pad. I will be using the non-abrasive scrubbing pad to remove the excess activated charcoal and to round over the top of the soap cabochon. This is the first batch of turquoise soap embeds that I made. After they're washed, they're put on skewers to help them dry on all sides. Natural turquoise comes in a variety of colors. Therefore, I made my 2 batches of soap embeds in different shades of turquoise. This is a piece of marbled sheet clay made in earth colors. I will be using a stainless steel feather cookie cutter to cut out the feathers. The marbled sheet clay is covered with a piece of plastic wrap. The plastic wrap has 2 functions. First, it will round over the top edges of the soap clay, and second, it will make the soap clay easier to remove from the cookie cutter. This is alcohol. Alcohol acts as a release. A toothpick is dipped in alcohol and then drawn down the center of the feather. The toothpick is used to draw lines from the center out to the edge of the feather. I don't know the name of this tool, but I'm going to be using it like the toothpick. I'm going to be drawing lines from the center out to the edges of the feather. The feather now is ready to be accented with mica paint. Mica paint is a mica colorant that's been added to alcohol. It's first placed down the center of the feather. A wicking action draws the mica paint from the center line into the small lines on either side of the feathers. A few finished feathers. My hope is that you enjoyed the turquoise and feather tutorial. Please feel free to try any of the techniques used in this video. Have fun and always think out of the box about creative soap making.